What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here making a run real quick. A few of y'all asked me to give my opinion on the last episode of Love and Hip Hop, the situation with Yandy and Mandingo and Infinity. And I watched the episode. I watched the whole episode, actually. And, Rashida and her family, I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know what's going on. On Love and Hip Hop. It's a bunch of family dynamics that they're delving into, like Carly Red and her inability to exist without a man being next to her. It's so weird how a person can really feel that way, so much so that they jump from a scammer to an addict. And it's just like, girl, at this big age, because we know Carly is either 49 or 51. She is up there. And it's so sad when you see a woman, usually I would say like past 40, like just like making like these decisions where it's not like you don't have the experience of seeing this person coming from a mile away. Not only do you see this person coming from a mile away, but he's a public figure. He's a public figure who OD'd at a brothel and almost died, and his millionaire ex-wife had to be by his side to ensure that his shit was taken care of if he decided to transition. You jump from Mo, the PPP scammer, in this horrific divorce that even your own daughter is just like, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. And then you jump into this relationship with an addict. There has to be a time when you access, like, you know what, I love myself more. I love myself more than this. You know what I mean? I love myself more than this. You don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. Lamar doesn't even deserve it, you know? And I'm with Spice. Girl, you don't have to have a man every season. What is wrong with you, Carly Red? What is wrong? You need deep therapy. Deep therapy. Just like Infinity. I hope that she continues on with her therapy, because whether we like it or not, what has happened to her on this public platform is going to stay with her, and she's going to have to heal from being abandoned. I just feel like Yandy is raggedy and ashy. I feel like she used this girl for a storyline, didn't tell Mantices nothing, and now everybody knows it's a trope in our community. When the man comes home, kick the kids out, especially a young girl. Throw her back out to the streets, especially a young teenager. A young woman, 19 years old, and your man is coming back from prison, and then you want to say she's not loyal to you or has broken trust with you because she said she was going to write a tell-all book, when the gag will be when it's your biological children that might write the book, Yandy and Mantices, with y'all raggedy asses. It's going to be your biological child that writes the tell-all. You watch. While you want to kick this girl out. I feel like that's what it looks like to me. Yandy got this girl for a storyline. It's so weird, because it's like you see Yandy marching in the streets to protect black women, And then you take this vulnerable person who has already been traumatized, you take her, you bring her into your fucked up, weird reality TV world for your selfish reasons. And then your man, who is, you gotta say he's the man, otherwise he don't feel like nothing else. So, I mean, I guess he's the man of the house. What I mean to say, the man of the house, not the man, but the man of the house, even though you've been holding it down for the last 4 years or whatever. He comes home, he's acting a particular way. The girl's old enough to talk about what's going on in the home that she's in without being silenced like an underage child. And then you throw her out because she said she's going to write a tell-all book, and she was dealing with this person who was influencing her in the wrong way. Okay, so what happens when your biological child grows up and starts dating a person that you don't like, and you feel like they're influencing your biological child to go another way, and they tell you, I'm going to write a tell-all book? What you going to do? Right. Yandy and Mandingo ain't shit. I do not expect. Listen. Mandingo said that he feels like the tears are manipulative. They might be manipulative, but you got to think about a child growing up in survival mode, the things that they have to do to ensure they survive. They might start manipulating situations to come out in their favor, right? The girl is explaining to you, I can be independent all I want to. I got my own money I could do, but I want to be around the family. I want a family to be around. And I thought, just because, I don't know. You foster parents out there, when your foster children age out, you just stop talking to them. You just throw them out and be like, okay, you got 2 months. You don't prepare them, like literally prepare them for the next step. And then, but still, like, tell them, if she's not, like, I don't know what extent that she did. I felt really bad for her when she was crying off to the side and she was able to identify how she was feeling. That was so refreshing to hear her actually say, I'm feeling like I'm being abandoned again. This is what I feel like right now. This is what I'm experiencing, the emotions. I'm feeling like that right now. I was so proud of her for doing that. You could tell that somebody is working with her. Because some people just wouldn't, like Mandingo, his ass needs to be in therapy, because you can't sit across from a young girl in a vulnerable position. You have no empathy. Hey, listen, some of these niggas don't have empathy for their own children, Dr. Dre. So why would you think a man would have empathy for a child he don't have no emotional connection to? He was in jail when she was adopted or fostered. No connection. None at all. So he's like, these tears, usually when people start crying in front of me, they're trying to manipulate me. So yeah, I gotta go. And it's insensitive. Just as insensitive as him saying, I don't care if she's not here to take pictures. I wasn't thinking about her. That's on par with him. Men and their children, some of them, they're real funny about children, period. Not just their own children, but just children, period. And with no emotional connection there, this is Yandy's mess to fix. Yes, Yandy, it is your mess to fix, because I feel like you use that child. You use that child, and now she really needs and desires and craves a family. And because she said she's going to write a tell-all book because she's mad at y'all, you wait and see. It's going to be Yandy's biological children that write a tell-all book about how raggedy you were and what a fake activist you were. You just wait and see. Wait till they could talk and you can't control what they got to say. That's the problem. You couldn't control her because she was already legally, by law, considered an adult. While her brain is not that of an adult, she's considered an adult. and you can't control her. Even though she wants to be with family, she wants her family, you want to be able to say she can't tweet when Mandisi says something stupid and she online because everybody's looking and y'all public figures. But that's what happens with kids of celebrities. What do you think? You wait until they, don't y'all watch Growing Up Hip Hop and see how these kids are turning out? Like, I mean, I just don't understand it. Anyways, I felt bad for Infinity. Like I said on Twitter today, Infinity, go where you are valued and loved and celebrated. Don't force yourself into spaces where you're not wanted. The energy is going to be off every single time. You have an entity in this realm who is not welcoming to your presence and to your energy. Go where you can harmonize energies with another group of people. It's not harmonious over there. And you can like, to me, just go back to your therapy sessions and work on the situation that's happening with Yandy and that whole situation. Work through that, because I don't see it changing. I don't see Mandisi saying nothing different. I don't see him opening up his heart to her. I don't see none of that. So go where you are celebrated, where you are loved, and where your frequency is harmonizing with the other entities in the space. And that's all I can say. Anyways, take care of each other, protect your energy. Peace.